Hi, you guys Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yes.
I was on your website yesterday, and it says that you guys are united by one common goal, even though you have a lot of different nationalities and stuff.
We are.
Why is it that you guys all have the same goal? I mean,
Because we believe in the Bible. The Bible is the same Bible for all people.
yeah.
So we believe in the values, the Bible values. So we united by that, by the truth.
Okay, but other religions would say the same thing, no?
I don't think so because we are believe in all the Bible say, and we read the same thing. No matter what country we are,
Yeah.
we are being teaching or language. We are being teaching by the same
Bible.
same thing.
Same Bible, but not other religions.
No,
No?
they have the same Bible, but
Yeah.
they don't believe maybe what we really believe what the Bible say. Or maybe they don't practice it.
They don't practice it. So what makes Jehovah's Witnesses different then? You guys practice what the Bible say, but not other religion.
I couldn't say that far
Like,
because
What about the Catholics? They're like a big religion. You wouldn't say that they practice what the Bible
you know
says.
what happened? We believe in different kind of things. That, like example, they believe on the hell.
Oh, yeah.
The people after death.
You don't believe in
they're
hell?
burning in the hell. We believe what the Bible say about that. That when you dead, you have no conscience anymore.
Right.
Is that what the Bible say? So how can you be in the hell suffering if we don't have conscience?
There is the light, because there's the time.
That's the difference.
Yeah, okay.
That kind of things.
So,
But the Catholic believe in Maria and
Maria.
a lot of things. We believe in Maria, but we don't
adore her.
You don't have what?
We believe in Maria like Jesus' mom, but we don't adore her. I'm sorry,
Oh.
my English is not so
No,
good
it's okay.
in this kind
I'm
of
just
things.
waiting on the bus.
But you can look in the difference that
Yeah.
which is the difference that we
You can
believe.
ask wherever you want, and that and
You know the
JW.org.
website.
Yeah.
Él estuvo viendo el website ayer.
Yeah,
Ayer
yesterday.
lo estuvo viendo el website.
I went on the website because I heard you guys got banned in Russia. In
Oh,
Russia. So I went on the website to read up more about what's going on because my parents are Jehovah's Witnesses.
oh,
And so you guys got banned in Russia.
Yeah.
So I was reading some stuff on there. But I was also looking up on Australia, there's also something happening over there, but I couldn't find it on jw.org. Do you know anything about the Australian Royal Commission? They did an inquiry on
You can look in
the Jehovah's
news,
Witnesses.
on news. In the website, they have different kind
Yeah,
of
the
title.
media section.
But they have a title named news. So all kinds of news about it. You find it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I didn't. There is. So you haven't heard then about the Australian Royal Commission? They did an inquiry into the Jehovah's Witnesses to see how they handle child sexual molestation.
¿Oíste en Australia? ¿Algo de Australia? ¿Oíste algo de Australia? No.
No?
No, I haven't heard about it.
So,
what happened in Australia?
well, in Australia, about a year and a half ago, there was an inquiry. So the government of Australia investigated lots of different institutions to see how they handle child sexual molestation.
Oh,
Yeah, and the
oh,
Jehovah's Witnesses was one
I
of the
hear something
institutions.
like that.
Oh, you did? Or did you hear?
But that's, but I don't hear. I hear that by the people, like you tell me about
Oh, not on the
I
news.
know, not in the news, not in this one. But when something happened like that, that's exactly go to the court.
But see, that was
Don't-
the issue. It didn't
don't-
go, and
we
not
don't
one of
cover.
them. Yeah.
We don't cover.
We don't cover. If
Nobody.
somebody in the congregation, for example, somebody in the congregation is doing something like that, somebody complaining,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
that came out.
They call the police.
We called the police.
Exactly.
They take him out, and they got in charge of that.
Well, what I'm saying is the inquiry in Australia found out that over 1,000 and something pedophile cases in the Kingdom Halls, over 50 years, right? Not one was reported to the police.
I really don't know about it. What I know about here, we have a case, and yeah, that's what they do. And what happened too is they get out from the congregation. Nobody talks
They're just-
to them anymore.
Disfellowship.
The fellowship.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
fellowship. Not like other, that they cover, they don't say anything,
No,
and they
no.
or they move it to another place.
Yeah.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, just one more thing before I gotta go. I was wondering why, I know in the Jehovah's Witness religion, once you become baptized, it's really difficult for you to leave without repercussions. You know what that means? You cannot leave being a Jehovah's Witness honorably without having some sort of problems. Do you understand?
No, I really don't understand.
Well,
what
like if you, let's say you got baptized at a young age, and then you grow up as an adult, and you no longer,
you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't wanna go.
Uh-huh.
and then you leave, then if your parents are still Jehovah's Witnesses, then they won't want to really talk to you because they will tell you that you turn your back on Jehovah.
Oh.
Why is that? Because other churches don't really do that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not easy for us because, we still love our children, but when
You have kids?
Yes, I have 3.
Oh,
And
I have
when-
2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you look very young.
Oh, I do? Well, thanks for the compliment.
But when they leave the congregation, when they leave our God, it's hard for us. So the way that we treat them is the way that we hope that they miss them
Yeah.
and they
And come
miss
back.
what they have with
Yeah.
us. So maybe that make them come back. It's not hard. But when they come back, of course we still love them.
Are all of your
But-
kids Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still will love them no matter what. They are our child.
Yeah.
But there are many things that we don't share anymore. Like maybe they start doing like holidays, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That going against what I believe. So.
But I mean, if they were to do like celebrate Christmas and stuff, would that be enough for you to like not want to talk to them, or?
No, not really. Not to talk to them.
Yeah.
Not share those kind of things.
Yeah.
But still, we want to know how they are doing.
Yeah.
Their children.
And so, like, if you were to have a family function, like a party or whatever, you would still invite them, or no? To be with the rest of the family.
If it is a family thing, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's good.
You have
'Cause-
two child, right?
2.
So you have big responsibility in your hand.
Oh, I know.
Take care of them.
I have a 22-year-old, almost 23, and
Oh
an
my
8-year-old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
22 years old. Oh wow.
Yeah.
20.
He's in college. He'll be graduating next year. And I have a little 8-year-old.
Oh,
So-
cute. Oh my goodness. 22 años tiene un niño, 22 años, ¿puedes creerlo? He looks very young.
You know, I just wanted to mention too that
You never, your parents learned the truth. They got baptized when you were with them already.
yeah, I was when I was born, they were already Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh,
so you know,
you grew
yeah.
in the congregation.
But what happened was I was sexually molested by an elder
Oh.
for many years, and I didn't
And
tell
you
anyone.
Never say
No.
that.
Not until recently I told my parents about it, and they just basically said to see a professional to seek help. But it affected me as an adult because
Of
as an
course.
adult you start remembering my past and what had happened, and
He is still in the congregation.
yeah, he's an
He's
elder.
still there.
Uh huh.
Why you
Why
don't
you
pay
don't? Why you
attention?
didn't say nothing to the
It
Even
happened.
now, you
It
can-
happened when I was a
it doesn't
kid. Like,
matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You
Right.
still can do something about it because
You
your
need
parent
to
didn't say nothing.
she said, "Why didn't what you?" She said exactly what you just said. Why didn't I say anything? Why didn't I say something
Yeah.
before?
Oh, that's so sad.
But you know, when somebody is molested, different people handle it different ways.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
The feelings sometimes the kids feel guilty. That's why sometimes they be quiet.
Yeah.
That's what I.
So anyway, as I grew older, I started thinking about a lot of things, and for me, continuing to be a Jehovah's Witness wasn't what I wanted, so I left. But because I left, my parents don't really care to talk to me that much because
You never told your father?
no.
No, hasta.
Still?
No,
No,
sí, ya les acaba de
I
decir
told my mom,
recientemente.
and my mom probably told my dad. Although when I texted her, my mom said that she didn't want to tell my dad because she didn't want my dad to worry. Go figure. And my dad is an elder.
I don't get that.
No, me
I don't
either.
either.
understand that.
Me either.
I don't either.
Me either.
No, even now, even that happened past that's already passed. But you should talk.
Yeah.
You should talk.
But it's never is too late.
Yeah,
Never
they
is
should
too
talk.
late.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my God.
I mean, since I've left, I've been able to look into the Watchtower Society a little more, and I've learned a lot of things that are very troubling to me. I mean, have you heard of the two witness rule? There's a. Do you know that the elders in your congregation, they have a special book that only they have? It's called the Shepherd
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Flock
yeah.
book.
Yeah.
So in that book, it has different policies and rules or whatever as far as how to treat members if an issue comes up, right? So within that book, there's something called the two witness rule, where if a little child comes to you and say, "Mommy, that brother touched me," and then you go to the elders and you tell them, they will ask your child, "Hey, did somebody else see what happened? Because we need two witnesses to have a judicial committee." And if the child says, "No, nobody saw," they say, "Leave it in Jehovah's hands."
no.
And so the Australian Royal Commission found that information out about the Jehovah's Witnesses, that's what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And that's why they don't report it to the police, because they leave it in Jehovah's hands, right? If there's no two witnesses. And usually when a molestation happens, nobody's around. And it's a big
Of course.
problem. In fact, you won't see it on jw.org, but there are many cases that if you care to look, you will see that the Watchtower have been sued many times over and over because of the same thing. The reason why it's not really on the news a lot is because whenever the society pay money to a victim, they do what they call a gag order. A gag order says, "I'll pay you this money to settle out of court, but in return, you cannot talk about it." It's called a gag order. So it's a problem bigger than you probably think it is. In fact, have you had your convention yet? Your district convention?
No, not yet.
Next month.
July,
Yeah.
July 7th.
It's called Don't Give Up. Don't Give Up. Yeah. I mean, the reason why they call it Don't Give Up is because another piece of information that they don't tell you is that a lot of people are leaving for many reasons. But one of the big reasons is because the society, with the internet, people can find out easily that there's been a pattern of deception with the society. Like, for example, when I was younger growing up, I didn't know that the society was part of the United Nations for 10 years. When I told my parents, they're like, "No, it can't be true, can't be true." And because it's all over the internet. So what I did was I emailed the United Nations. You know, they have customer service like any other. And I said, "Hey, is it true that the Watchtower was part of the United Nations for 10 years? I got a response saying, "Yeah, from 1991 through 1999, they were part of the United Nations as NGO, which means non-governmental agency." And I remember as a kid, I used to study the Revelation book, and they said the United Nations is
I really don't know about it.
What's
I'm
of
sure,
Satan.
I'm sure
What
that
is
we are
United
not part of that. Las
What is
Naciones Unidas.
not now, but you were. The Watchtower was
you
for
know,
10 years.
The organization have been changing
Yeah.
try to do better.
Here's
with the
before I
years, with the
forget,
years.
but here's the one thing about that information. There was a newspaper in the UK, in London, right, that discovered that the Watchtower was part of the United Nations. And after they published the information, 3 days later, the Watchtower withdrew its membership from the United Nations. To me, that means that they're trying to do things behind the scenes and they don't want you to know about it. Another thing too is that the Watchtower invests in stocks and bonds, which to me it's okay, right? Because I'm a business owner and making money, it's fine if you own a company, you know? But my problem was when I used to go preaching as a child, we would tell people that we don't support wars and we don't involve ourselves in politics. But when you go online to irs.org and you see the Watchtower and what they invest in, such as Lockheed Martin, they make fighter planes, bombs for the military.
I don't think so, but
Well,
what
that's what my
is-
parents said. I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
But even though they say that, they'll never go check themselves. To me,
But
that's
what
amazing.
I think is, like always, there is always something talking about something
Yeah.
that maybe getting just involved in something that is not true. So
You don't think it's true?
I really don't think.
Well, okay.
it's
What?
true.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And what we
But what if
try-
you were to find out? What if you were to find out that it was true?
I still believe in what I believe in my God, Jehovah, and I'm sure that He will in charge of everything. Because when you compare the organization with the other religion, you can see a big difference.
Yeah.
And then I know that is we serving the true God in the way that we can do better. And
So in other words, it really doesn't matter if they've been doing things behind the scenes that would cause somebody to think.
that I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
I don't think.
So without it doing investigation like I have, you wouldn't be interested in finding out for yourself?
Yeah, maybe, but I really believe.
I mean, I gotta
in
go,
my-
but all you have to do is Google the Australian Royal Commission and you will be shocked. Because you have to think, this is the organization and this is how they handle child molestation. And a lot of times from my research is whenever they do make a change that affect all of the Jehovah's Witnesses worldwide, usually it's not because of new light, like they say. It's because the government is pressuring them to make change. And then once the pressure is too much, the society changes and then present it like new light.
You know why? you know why it's not can be true.
Okay.
That the proof of that cannot be true is that our brothers and sisters going to the jail because we don't get that.
Cover.
We don't accept
cover.
that pressure from the government. Otherwise, we wouldn't be affronting those.
Right, but that's yeah, I
facts.
understand, but that's for your
Yeah.
beliefs. That's for your beliefs in the Bible. But for example, when I was a kid, we used to sell these magazines for 25 cents, and then they say, "Oh, no more, right? We're not gonna sell."
I
So-
am Mary.
Huh?
La hubiera llamado.
I am
So I found out that the Watchtower stopped selling books and magazines just because the city of California told them, "Hey,
You know what?
we're gonna charge taxes,"
what?
and that's why they stopped.
Wherever the
Because, yeah.
wherever the people say around the world, we believe in God, and God is for us the first thing. That's it. Wherever the
Billions
people
of people believe in
uh,
God.
wherever
You know?
the people say,
Yeah.
everybody can believe. You are freedom, you know.
Freedom to believe what you want to
yeah,
believe.
You,
I mean, I don't have a problem
you
with
can-
it. It's just
you can-
when you find out what they do behind the scenes, it really bothers you. And it's things that you can verify. You know, you don't have to believe, oh, everything is a lie. Because you guys believe the ban in Russia is true only because it's on jw.org. But like I'm
But-
telling you about what happened in Australia and you're like, oh, I don't know. Because
don't
it's
know.
not there. It's not on jw.org. You see what I mean?
I told you, I hear, but not about the news. The people say everybody the people say something different, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say, you can say. Because are you free? I am free. She is free. We can believe in whatever you want, right? God is God.
Do you
God
have
will-
kids also?
I had 2 kids.
So if somebody, a stranger, come and tell you that I think somebody was touching your kid, would you believe him or say, I don't believe you, I didn't see?
I need to
It's the
be
same thing
sure.
with the watchtower.
I need to be sure.
True.
Wherever the,
Yeah.
I need to be sure because if something happened to my child, I need to ask and go to the police. First, the older, and then
That's
the
good.
police.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and the police will find everything. You know.
I
They
agree
have-
with you.
They have
The sad
all
part
kinds
is that
of
it's
things.
not your policy though. If you
Yeah.
go to the elder, you'll learn. Because I went to the elder when I was little. I'm not.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
need to go to the police.
You
Demand to go
could.
to the
You could,
police.
but the elders will say you don't want to drag Jehovah's name through the mud. Because why deal with the worldly people when we can handle it internally? Anyway, I gotta go.
Bye.
A good website is
Yeah.
jwfax.com.
Yeah.
Bye.